Well, we're on the second floor here at the lighthouse, and we've just had a massive downpour of rain, torrential rain I must say. It's quite heavy. Lasted about 15 minutes, and because there's flat roofs on these buildings, what happens is there tends to be an accumulation of water, and it's even affected on every floor. Even the mosque here, which is neighbouring the lighthouse, as you can see, it's open. It's everything. Now, in the street outside the buildings is open source in certain parts around Shepur Nagar, where the school is in particular. And these open sores are actually, what happens is all that water drains off the flat roofs, and it goes in to these open sores, and it lifts all the feces and sputum and urine and everything out of them and just pours them out onto the street. And then you have collections at the corners of the buildings where the water comes together and meets, and then when that dissipates and when it dries, you basically have just piles of poo in the corner. And lots of people here are walking around in sandals in their bare feet, if they have open toenails, all that type of thing. And they're leaving themselves open to risk, you see. And then when they walk into the house, you know, they bring it in on their feet, on their shoes. And it's just very, very, very unhealthy. You know, it's just so dangerous. I think of diphtheria, cholera, typhoid, you know, and all the other waterborne parasites that go along with that, really. And I've just done 3 lessons in 3 different assemblies in the schools this morning on food, basic food hygiene and hand washing and maintaining a level of cleanliness. And it's just virtually, I felt sometimes, you know, that you're teaching these kids to wash their hands and stuff, but you're teaching them to wash hands in water that's not necessarily fit for human consumption. All the water that we have here, we have to drink from bottled water. Our bodies are just not fit to contain it, you know. And you see people drinking this stuff, you know, just opening their mouths and letting the water from the drains pour into their mouths, and it's just terrible, really.